Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're playing Honkai Star Rail. Because there's a new update. So yeah, apologies for the late starting, the late start. My volume is off on fucking on Star Rail. Hang on, I gotta turn that up. There. Yeah, I usually have it at 4. Yeah, sorry for the late start. I was playing Supermarket Simulator, and then I didn't eat food, so I had to go eat food. But now we're here. Now we're here. I was I have been in this spot doing this domain for the past like 2 weeks at least. My fireplace is still not built. It's a real tragedy. Because everything I get for her ends up being just super mid. Like, that's pretty cool. They just kind of split a weird way. I don't fucking care about recommendation. Yeah, I know how this works. There's this one where it's like, oh, yay, that one's actually decent. Cool. And then, oh, look at that. Also decent. And then this is cool, but like, they're not like great, you know? Like, I don't get enough break effect, and I also just don't have like any of these, so like we're gonna ignore that part of it, the equation there. But like, I think he currently has the highest break effect, but like, yeah, 18, 33, 11, 12. Like, all of those have break effect. That one has break effect at 18, and then that's a 64 break effect. Like, I just am not rolling good on any of the decent ones. Oh my god, there was a tragedy that happened the other day. I don't remember what thing it was. But all I remember is that it was a piece, right? And it was like break effect, crit damage, and attack percent. And then it rolled the 4th stat into defense. Or no, it was into speed. And then it only rolled speed. Like, the whole way. Hang on, it might be this one. No, it's not that one. Where is it? I know I had it. I think I might have, deleted it out of existence out of hatred. Yeah, I sent the tragic story to the group chat. I was so upset. You have no idea. I was like, this is a really good one. Oh my god. She's actually gonna have like a nice like set, and I don't have to worry about it, and hopefully it rolls into something good. And then I'm not joking when I say every single thing it rolled into speed. Like, every single thing. It was really tragic. It was really tragic. And so I'm still here. Yippee! But anyway, we have this to do. So yeah. We're gonna go do that. I still have a ton of other things to do, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Oh, hang on, let me see here. Yeah, because I did that too. Yep. But yeah, we have this. So we're going to do this. I don't think I did. Should I do that one first? I can totally do it first. I mean, I'm here to play. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I will do it. I just kind of forgot about its existence, I'll be real. But on voice, tragic.
Wherever there is business, there is Sampo.
I suppose I will be doing all the voices then. Let's see here. From today's onwards, I will be the master of this hotel. It's time to straighten out Penacony's workplace conditions. This hotel lobby will be my first stop. It's time to show guests what a true 5-star service. All right, Caius.
My phone clearly shows that there are rooms available.
Greetings, esteemed guest. How may I assist you today? Do you know who I... Oh, right. I usually play with my controller. I forgot. If I'm not wrong, you should be Mr. Kai of the Astral Express, yes? How can I help you, sir? My status is much more than that now. You like riddles, is that right? There are crossword puzzles in every issue of Diving into Dreamland magazine in your guest room. You can try out those if you wish to kill some time. If you have nothing else urgent for me, I need to get back to work. I'm going to... I am the manager now. I'm not sure I get what you mean, Mr. Kai. Would you mind elaborating on that a little? You tell Dennis that the Astral Express was about to become a stakeholder in Penacony and embellish the truth of a teeny weensy bit. And then you express your fervent wish to replace Dennis as the lobby manager. Sir, let's put first aside whether your statement is true. But even if the Astral Express had a stake in the organization and you represent that faction, it doesn't mean that you can... Oh, I don't think that's not a bad idea at all. Oh, it's you. OT Alfalfa suddenly appears before you and without any signs. Perhaps his ability to appear out of nowhere is it... Can you stop? Oh, right, I can do it here. Perhaps his ability to appear out of nowhere is a manifestation of the power of harmony? Mr. Alfalfa, what are you doing here? Oh ho ho. Since the Oak family head is absent, I have to meet with more people as an up-and-coming talent. I never thought I'd see such a scene as soon as I arrived, but I think it's alright. If this gentleman is one of the nameless, then that means he'll also be one of our long-standing partners with the Penacony conglomerate, experiencing an employee's life. If a business partner who brings up such a little request, this old man can still grant it. But Mr. Alfalfa, young one, don't worry. Just look around you. With such a major disaster befalling Penacony, how many new guests would dare stay at our hotel? To have a nameless become our lobby manager, isn't that the best kind of marketing the family desires right now? Discover opportunities and invest in them. That's just common sense. Such basic business acumen is what the Iris family lacks the most, if you ask me. Young one, look and learn. Yes, you're right, Mr. Alfalfa. That's the right attitude. Oh ho ho ho. Esteemed guest, how may I address you? Boss baseballer. Just call me Boss Baseballer. Boss Baseballer, it's an honor. I hereby announce that for the next 10 system hours, you are the Reveries' one and only lobby manager. Just speak out if you require any support in your work. I will dispatch all staff working in the hotel in reality to coordinate with you. Oh ho ho ho. Although he lets out his trademark laughter and departs the hotel lobby. Don't fret, you haven't been fired. I've certainly lived to see everything now. Who would have thought I would have experienced such good luck in my life? You're a magnanimous person, my nameless friend. In all my years of work, this is the first time I've seen someone voluntarily wanting to work more. Now then, I'll leave the work here to you. Truth be told, I have other unintended duties in the golden hour. Wait a minute. Eh? A handover? What handover? Haha, you jest. You thought this job would have professional knowledge requirements or entry barriers? Trust me, with your overqualified traits, all you have to do is stand here and keep that smile on your face. As for what comes along, just play it by ear. Yep, by ear. Now then, I'm bequeathing my entire role to you. Have a great day playing, or rather, working. Dennis hastily leaves the Reverie's front desk at a pace faster than the naked eye can see. You can hardly believe that a human's appendages can turn out that much explosive strength. Very good. Now the entire lobby's mine. Better prepare before I officially start work. Where should I begin? Automated services terminal? That won't do. Gotta find a way to get rid of it.
Clearly shows that there are rooms available.
You can actually book a stay on credit, and the interest is surprisingly low.
Real. Standing before you is a Reverie Hotel standard issue automated service terminal. To a guest, it is a one-stop shop services of checking in, checking out, and navigation services that makes it a complete tool of convenience. But to you, it is a monstrous machine that has robbed countless job opportunities from aspiring youths, completely rending the service industry a glorious human touch. More importantly, it threatens your place as as lobby manager. It renders your presence and existence redundant. You will not allow such a thing to happen. Your pride as the lobby manager cannot be usurped by a cold and ugly machine. Take out his power supply. Really? You're just gonna remove his power supply? You sure this is trailblazing enough? Smash it to smithereens! Your baseball bat strapped on your waist whispers to you, and you reach for it. On second thought, this automated service terminal is hotel property. It belongs to Penacony conglomerate. In other words, it also belongs to you, a major stakeholder. That was close. You almost let your impulsive instincts get the better of you. Good thing your love for money kept your destructive tendencies checked. You think you hear your baseball at your waist, your baseball bat at your waist sigh in resignation. Sorry to disappoint you, old friend. You lament in your heart. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to flaunt your power. Kick out the terminal supply. Thud, you dislodge the power supply plug with a swift kick, dealing vengeance for the Paperfold University's hospitality graduates whose bright futures were stolen away. More importantly, from now on, all guests who require concierge service will need to come to you. You now hold an iron grip over each guest's life and death. You can respond to every inquiry they have with conscience. But that's not enough. You still require more preparation. More preparation that will guarantee a perfect work experience for the next 10 system hours. Besides the lobby manager, there are other staff at the front desk. Let them enjoy a day off of work.
Actually book a stay
Yeah.
on credit, and the interest is surprisingly low.
Oh. Hello? May I ask, did you just unplug the automated service terminal? Yes, that's me. Are you okay? If you want, I can call a nurse for you. Did someone put something in the water today? Just one weird thing after the next. Weird things are right in my wheelhouse. I'm all ears. Strange. Didn't you see it too? Dennis the manager. Who knows what he's doing with upstairs, but he stormed out, screaming things like vacation and tokens. It was so weird. I've never seen him like that before. I heard about something going down in the dreamscape, but it's a work day, so, you know. Our lobby manager is MIA too. What are you supposed to do? I'll give you the day off. Huh? For real? I take it back then. Today isn't a weird day. Today's a miraculous day. Then I'll leave all the reception work with you. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Seeing as old Dulcie personally assented to this one. I can't get blamed if anything goes wrong, can I? Hang on, I still need you to help me with a favor. Huh? If you need anything, just ask away, Mr. Manager. To liven up the front desk, you add some boss stone balloons as a decoration. That's more like it. That's an office that's more like an office worthy of oh god, I can't read. That's more like it. That's more like an office worthy enough for a major shareholder. Let me see. Something still seems to be missing. Oh, yes. I have to go to the banquet hall.
One peach soul glad? Shake it.
Greetings, handsome sir. What would you like today? I'll take 12 soul glad. Sorry about that, sir. You should be able to work out that we're a hotel bar, not a supermarket. If you want, you can go to the lobby manager at the hotel reception to order a full box from the concierge. I am the lobby manager. I guess I don't really understand what's going on then, sir. I'm sorry. I think my coworker's looking for me. Can you please hold on a sec? Uh-oh. I see. I get it. I'm very sorry, but there seems to be a bit of a misunderstanding. Please don't take it personally. My coworker has filled me in on the situation, Manager Kai. Please take all the soul glad here, as much as you like. We're always willing to help you, so long as it helps you to perform your job well. You do everything you can to get a whole dozen soul glads in your hands and feet. It's just a pity that you never learned seriously how to juggle back on the Xianzhou Luofu with Miss Gi. Otherwise, you would be able to carry off a few more bottles of soda. Great. Free refills of soul glad, a special privilege only the lobby manager gets to enjoy. Everything should be pretty much ready. Let's get to work then. I want to see what kind of guests stay in this hotel. Begin work. The front desk of the Reverie Hotel, originally the gateway to that luxurious, opulent, inebriated dream world. It has become, thanks to your hard work, it's become something very fashionable. Others, outsiders, might rate it as a rundown mess, but you just tell them that's just out with the old, in with the new, and of course, it's how you just intended it. Enough blabbing, already get to work. Whatever you say, lobby manager Kai. Give those confused VIPs a taste of your special hospitality, boss. After going through all those major events, the front desk seems rather empty today. Now, of course, it's also possible that your over-the-top style of decorations has frightened off all the guests. Shut up. Let me think. What should I do next? Am I here for a while? Wait for the next guest to arrive. Hello, I'd like to check in. Do you have a booking? Of course I do. Could you please look up for me? Roy Boogie Booga Baden Powell. I can't see that's not his name. You heard things right. That's his real name. Roy Boogie Booga Baden Powell. Oh, right. Roy Boogie Booga Baden Powell. Yeah, that's right. It's clear to you that this Papeshi has no idea how funny his name sounds. It's rude to laugh at someone's name, so you decide to just do so quietly in your own head. How kind! Hang on a minute, let me check the system. There was never any system in the first place, and even if there was, Dennis never told you how to operate it. Fortunately, Penacony has been just through a disaster. You guess that the Reverie Hotel should have just a few empty rooms now. Sir, did you just say that you would like to test the system? Questions arise from the guest, as expected. Weaponless, you are armed with only your quick wits and sharp tongue. Take them on, soldier. Good news, there are plenty of vacancies right now. Good news, you picked the perfect time to stay because it is off-season and the Reverie Hotel has plenty of vacancies. You booked an economy room to begin with, but now we are able to upgrade you to a deluxe suite, exclusive seat, or comfort suite, free of charge. Really? That's amazing! Uncle Odie's the man. Did he just mention Uncle Odie? All of a sudden the name Roy Boogie Booga Baden Powell doesn't sound that funny to you anymore. Sure enough, having a rich relative is the best cosmetic out there. Please, can I take the most comfortable room? I can't wait to join up with the group. I mean, I can't wait to see the legendary golden hour for myself. Shifts allocate the responsibility of allocating rooms onto someone else. I've already assigned you to the best suite in the system. Please take the elevator up to the 113th floor. Our staff will be waiting to meet you there. Thank you, thank you. They're right about the reverie. Your service is even better than expected. So then, see you later. Whew, that was a bit of a fright, but at least things got handled. Who would have thought that guest number 1 would have been someone of exceptional status? Now the only risk is whether there's actually a spare room on the 135th floor, but you're sure that's fine. You trust the problem-solving skills of your coworkers, even if you've never actually met them before. Outstanding team spirit, boss. Nice start, Kai. Hope the rest of this job goes as well. I can already imagine the disappointed dad stare that Walt's gonna give me the second I get back. Let me think, what should I do next? Oh, I was so planning on it. Drink a bottle of Soul to get rid of the boredom. Glug, glug, glug. You feel incredible after sinking a whole bottle of cold Soul Glad. If it weren't for your very limited literary abilities, you probably would have written a poem or two about it already. Anyway, does this Reverie have a real bathroom in here? You haven't seen one, and at this rate you're consuming the Soul Glads, you best have all the info you need available to you. Have another bottle. Gulp, 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 gulp. This bottle of Soul Glad fails to provide the unexpected, refreshing, and vitalizing experience. As you finish the bottle, a slight pang of regret washes over you as your stomach gives a slight shivers of protest. However, in return, you feel your poetic inspiration has ascended to a brand new level. Just a bit more of Soul Glad stimulus, and you will instantly compose a magnificent masterpiece. Wait for the next guest. Is that Boot Hill and Argenti? What are they doing out together? When did they come so close? What are you waiting for, my friend? Hesitating? Haven't you noticed? This lobby manager looks like the other guy with the gray hair. I'm not so good with people's faces, but I dare you to be the judge. You and I are looking at the Trailblazer of the Astral Express, my dear friend. There's no confusion about it. Let's take a closer look. Holy forkaroni, it's actually you, the hero of Penacony. What are you doing here? You're an expert gunslinger, but your eyesight is this bad? Or, I'm the boss now, cowboy. Ain't no way. Fame and fortune, you really got a lot out of this muddle forking trip to Penacony. Taking on work for the busy staff just so they can have some space to relax. You really are a selfless messenger of the beauty. That's right, I really am so upstanding. Enough bullshooting. You're in charge now, right? Then do me a favor and give me a forking extension for my room fast. And please extend my room for the next few days too, dear friend. How did the two of you end up together? What the fork? You think I want to work with someone else? Us Galaxy Rangers always work solo. Never thought I'd have to put up with someone clinging to me like this. Just between you and me, I've come to Penacony on a critical mission this time. Matter of life and death. Something extremely important. I met dear Boot Hill aboard the Radiant Feldspar. At first, I took him for a potty-mouthed brute unworthy of a driller's blessing. But after talking with him, I realized this cold robot shell contained a blazing hot, chivalrous heart. He surely was worthy of the beauty's favor. Fork me, you can't just... So, I decided to team up with him for now, and put my efforts towards realizing his unaccomplished noble pursuit. Would you pipe down, for fork's sake? What does noble pursuit mean? Here's the thing. Before I even came to Penacony, I heard about an extremely dangerous evil organization that's taken root on this planet of festivities. They're planning to use Penacony as a base for a series of deadly operations. Thanks to you, the family's matters have been mostly settled already. I'm going to make use of my time left to investigate this muddle-fudging cult. Probably for the best I destroyed them. It's probably for the best if I completely destroyed them shirtbags. Brave words, but Boot Hill unfortunately failed to even get the name of this cult. Butter my fudge, so nice of you to air my dirty laundry. Anyway, that's how it is. I'll leave it up to you to how many nights to extend the room, hero. Now I gotta get back to inspecting more clues left behind by this cult. I'm coming with you, Boothill. Boothill and Argenti hurry out of the lobby. You dial the number of the hotel reception and ask your co-worker to handle the room extension. A cyborg plus a cyborg cowboy plus a night of beauty. What an amazing combo! I wonder what they'll be able to turn up. So far, so good, Kai. Keep up the great job. That was amazing. Oh, I love that ship. I think it's great. And they were sweet mates. Let me think. What should I do next? Oh, glad. Gulp, 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 gulp. The thick Soulglide slurry flows down your throat, traverses your digestive tract, enters your stomach, and then it begins to sear your stomach, leading to an intense acid reflux that results in a series of retching. Despite the discomfort, your intoxicated nerves reach the poetic summit, and a string of exceptionally beautiful words effortlessly pours forth from your lips. Sing for your life, sipping on soda delight. Embrace sweet dews as the day turns to night. In the haunted days of worries and sorrows, Soulglide will bring you happiness. Even if the last line lacks rhyme, it doesn't matter. Excessive worship of such rhymes is simply the mundane theories of those banal poets. A true, ingenious poet like you should never be constrained by such rules. However, even the greatest poets have their limits, so it would be wise to heed the protests from your stomach and the safe distance from those enticing bottles of Soulglide. I can have another one. I want to have another one. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no, you realize that you should have listened to Raisin long ago and now you find yourself in trouble. You feel the belching and flatulence in your abdomen, transforming into an intense surge of heat that rises rapidly. It effortlessly breaches every barrier within your body's constriction, forcing open your mouth with no self-control. Eventually, it became a pool of rainbow-shaded vomit that completely ruins your meticulous, arranged work environment. The few customers nearby are scared away by this horrifying scene. Perhaps this is another way to alleviate your workload? Now, you have learned your lesson, haven't you? You find yourself blaming Himiko and Mr. Yang, the parents among the crew, for their failure to emphasize the importance of self-control in the face of modern sensation. I was holding in the laughter, but that one got that one. I was trying so hard to hold in the laughter and I couldn't. Wait for the next guest to arrive. Another Babeshi? Is today a special holiday? Hello? Excuse me, is this is every hotel's reception? Ma'am, you are crossing the line. Greg, you've come to the right place. Great. Sorry. All the laughing made me need a burp. Looks like I've come to the right place. So I'm looking for a friend who once stayed here. Would you be able to help me out? Finding friends. Another completely new kind of gig. Fudge it. This is your first day on the job. What are you running it? Why are you running into all this other trouble? Based on your limited understanding, among most civilizations, for the personal safety of the guests and their property, if you want to find someone at a hotel, it's customary to show a valid form of ID. Unfortunately, you don't know how the Reverie normal handles this kind of appeal. However, you wish to maintain your professional image, so you ask. The person you're looking for, what's the room number? Please hold up and let me see. Memo. Aha, there it is. It's on the 135th floor. It's room number 13527. The 135th floor. That's probably just a coincidence. You should ask him for the name of the person you're looking for. He's looking for, just in case. The person you're looking for, what's their name? My friend's name is... hang on a second. Where did I put that memo? Ah, I found it. His name is Roy Boogie Booga Baden Powell. Him! You feel relieved. This is gonna make things much easier. Also, you admire the professionalism of your coworker up on the 135th floor. They have helped Mr. Roy complete his check-in without disrupting the flow of your work. Go find your friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'll go up then. The Penacony has guests of that caliber too. I thought everyone who could afford to come here was either filthy rich or an aristocrat. He looks pretty honest. There shouldn't be any problems, right? Don't think too much about it. No. Who knows what kind of guest I'll meet next? Let me think. What should I do next? No, absolutely not. Did you hear that? No. Never. Trembling, you retract the hand that almost betrays your self-discipline. You have been cautious all your life, and now you must not let a bottle of carbonated drink ruin your hard-earned reputation. Next guest to arrive. Is that Aventurine and Topaz? Shoot, you can't let the IPC see any fear in you. Hi, relax and put on a good show. Yo. Oink. Ah, it's you, Kai. We were just talking about you a moment ago. What a coincidence. I remember his voice. I gotta remember his voice. What does he sound like? The only thing that's going through my mind is friend. You know, but I swear we have the exact same brain. Like, I think this needs to be studied, but I haven't seen you around for a while, friend. You've been busy in my absence. First saving Penacony, then resolving the crisis aboard the Radiant Feldspar, even though it was a false alarm. And how is it that you're carrying the title of lobby manager now? Are you so short of money that you have to work 2 jobs? Oh, are you tired from so much travel and you wanted to experience what it's like keeping office hours? Why didn't you say so? The Strategic Investment Department is recruiting at the moment. How about I give you a project manager role? With your credentials, P25. No, P30 at least. Posted straight to the Pierpoint HQ. Meals, accommodation, and travel expenses are all reimbursed. How about it? What's the base salary? I didn't expect that. Are you really interested? Your salary and bonuses are no big deal. We can talk about those, but really, shouldn't you go ask Miss Himeka what she thinks? It will not be worth the trouble of poaching if the poaching harms an important relationship of ours. You're recovering pretty fast. Thanks for the concern. The fact that I'm standing here talking to you is all thanks to that red-headed knight of beauty coming to my rescue. I had never met a real knight before, and if I just listened to the rumors, I'd think that they were a bunch of sensational weirdos. Turns out seeing is believing, right? That's really worth giving some good thought to. Wait, that's not fair, Director Topaz. Oink oink. If I'm not mistaken, you have quite a few capable workers above P30, right? Compared to you, I'm currently in need of an industrious and bold project manager over here. Come work for me, you'll start at P35, with all my resources at your disposal. What do you say? Aha, so that's how it is. Director Adventurine would like to poach people from right under my noses, You don't need me to explain to you why you have so many people working for you. Instead of blaming others' management skills, you should spend a little bit of time reflecting on your own work habits. Work habits. Are they really that important? Don't forget, the Strategic Investment Department's work culture is results come first. You couldn't even handle a little frozen ice planet, Director Topaz. I cannot speak. Those work habits you care so much about are probably just an excuse for failure, right? Try in vain to get a word in. You try finding an opportunity to inject your own insight into this confrontation between two IPC senior executives. Fucking hell. As expected, you completely fail. You watch on helplessly as this battle unfolds before your eyes. Trying to stir me up with your usual tricks, huh? Let's see. Even if I could count all the games from Penacony under your name, your success rate would still be several percent points behind mine. Oh, come on. That's looking at quantity over quality. I never expected the beautiful and kind-hearted Director Topaz to resort to distorting concepts like that. Look deep into your own heart, will you? You ought to know better than anyone else how difficult the projects I take on are. Then I really should sing your praises. Remember that one time you sent me an Epsilon stock exchange market analysis? The Epsilon stock index is expected to bounce back strongly after bombing out, and the investors are advised to seize this opportunity immediately and take positions. But guess what? Just after markets opened the next day, the Epsilon index went below 28 million points. 28 million! The lowest in its recorded history! Are we going to start digging up old scores now? I was just being kind and hoped that everyone can make a little money together. How can an accident as rare as that be blamed on me? Besides, haven't we already done a retro on that? My source was your old friend and the Epsilon Stock Exchange. Who knew that you could work in stocks your whole life and still be incompetent like her? Like that, sorry. Any reason why you're not bringing up your undefeated luck in this case? Your standards sure are flexible, Director Aventurine. The idea that the top execs in the Strategic Investment Department can also get caught up in the chaos of the stock market leaves you feeling a little more balanced inside. Wink wink. Oh my, I could hear you fighting from 2 miles away. These two kids are just such good friends. My humble apologies, Madam Jade. Kai is an old friend of ours, so we acted a little too familiar before them. Director Aventurine, next time you want to pick a fight, please mind the time and place. Right back at you. I nearly forgot. We'd like to check out Kai. Here's my room card. Hang on, why are you going first? If I remember correctly, it was me who got here first. Has everyone forgot the principle of first come, first serves? He still really cares about cutting in the queue. Looks like you made a full recovery then. That's a pity. Arguing with you is best part of my rehab as well, Director Topaz. They are the top elites of the IPC in public, but just two hot-headed kids in private. Give me your room cards, Aventurine Topaz. Under the 3 stone hearts guidance, you successfully helped them check out. Never thought that checking out would take so long. I'll have to think about taking out my pressure software off the table. Don't make fun of Aventurine. The Astral Express is now a shareholder in the Penacony conglomerate, just like the IPC. You can consider us equal partners. And since we're business partners then, why don't we snap a souvenir photo? Just think of it as an informal gathering between group reps. Good idea. Agreed. After all, it's not easy for all of us to meet up like this. Photo time! I'm kidding. I want to make sure it's centered. No! I didn't save it! Fuck! Killing myself. It's fine. Wait. If I alter for right now, it should theoretically put me before the foot. I'm not gonna go on that effort. Guy's camera skills aren't too bad. You've been hanging out with Miss March, haven't you? And picked up things from her? It really is commendable. We could always set up a separate role for you as freelance photographer. Our private jet should be arriving soon, so let's stay so long for now, Mr. Kai. Please allow me again to express my gratitude to all of you nameless, especially Miss Himeko. I hope that the Strategic Investment Department will continue our deep commitment to cooperation in the future. So then, until we meet again. Oink oink. Deep cooperation. I wonder which eccentric from the Strategic Investment Department I'll meet next time. Why am I feeling a little tired? Who knew being a lobby manager could be so tiring? Hang in there, Kai. Just a few more system hours, and you can clock out. Let me think. What should I do next? Ah, I don't have a choice. Wait for the next guest to arrive. Hang on, that's... God, I can't remember how to say her name. The only thing that's coming up in my mind is the fucking name of the place in Genshin. The one that the Oceanin names. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Jing Shui. What's she doing in Penacony? Huh? Yikes. Kai? Is that Kai? Yep, that's me. Oh no, no. I really didn't want to bump into anyone I knew this time, let alone get rumbled before I could even check in. Please, friend, don't tell anyone about me coming to Penacony, especially the Master Diviner. If you expect me to hold my tongue, it's not gonna be cheap. Did you come to Penacony to do a city walk? I knew you'd say that. In any case, just give me little time, enough to have a little fun around Penacony. I took out all my annual leave at once just to come out here, and the Master Diviner thinks I'm visiting the Xianzhou Shuming, and doesn't have a clue that I was invited out here to Penacony. Invited? By whom? I don't actually know, but I still have the invite message saved. Want to take a look? Let me show you. She hands you her phone. Forefoot Hall is now opened to new members. We invite anyone who meets the criteria in the cosmos to visit Penacony and experience the wonders and beauty of the dreamscape. If your height is 141.5 centimeters or below, please present this invitation at the Reverie for free check-in for free. All travel and accommodation expenses will be reimbursed. Forefoot Hall awaits your arrival. We wish you a happy, relaxing, and extraordinary journey. What do you think? Awesome, huh? It's a free stay at the hotel if you qualify. I carefully measured my height before I came. 141.2 centimeters in the morning, 140.3 centimeters in the evening. Just perfect. It's dodgy, no matter how you look at it. Thinking about how tall that is. That's 30 centimeters, about 30 centimeters shorter than me, I think. That makes her in, like, the lower half of the 4-foot range, I think. I did all of that math in my head and rounded like a motherfucker. So, that puts her, I think, low to mid 4 foot. Like 4'4" or something like that. Let me look it up. Let me look how tall she is. CM2 inches. Yeah, that's he's 4'5", yeah. She's about 4'5" and a half. I think. I might have messed up on a little bit of math, but somewhere around there. It's dodgy, no matter how you look at it. What's dodgy? Don't worry, I'm not an idiot. Normal scammers can't get one over on me. Anyway, I'll just take that as a deal then. Don't tell the Master Diviner about me being in Penacony. As long as you keep your end of the deal, you can take 1/3 of the credits I win. And what if you just so happen to lose? No way! Still doubt my skill at games? Fine then, say no more. Vacation time is precious, so hurry up and help me check in. After a struggle, you finally managed to finish checking her in. This check-in process is hardly arduous. Thank you very much, Kai. You have no idea. I have no idea why you'd be working here as lobby manager in this hotel, and I'm not about to ask. Vacation time is too precious to waste on things like gossiping. See you later, buddy. Remember to keep your promise. Making one's height the prerequisite? Something's bizarre about this. Maybe it's just some kind of elaborate prank. I hope he's able to foot the bill when the time comes. I'm sleepy. I wonder if there'll be any other guests today. Let me think. What should I do next? Oh. The cat over there. Oh, hold on. Is that Miss Robin? Is she in trouble? I was doing the high voice. The lobby manager should step in and maintain order. Stop. Who are you? I'm warning you to go no further. I'm the lobby manager. That's ridiculous. The lobby manager wouldn't trust like this. Back off. Ah, Freddy, it's okay. This gentleman is my friend. Oh, I see. My apologies, mister. I hope you're not offended, Kai. Freddy is new here, and so he tends to get a bit tense in this kind of situation. I don't want to make things difficult for him. Back on the Radiant Feldspar, I thought of spending some time chatting with everyone from the Express, but the bomb scare threw everything off course. Thankfully, no one was hurt in the end. Sorry for my bad hospitality at the time because I was feeling under the weather. I hope you all don't mind. I get you. Hi, believe in you, Kai. You have a strong sense of empathy that enables you to relate to others even without relying on the power of harmony. Penacony. I have mixed feelings every time I'm back here. The 12 hours here are like a show that never ends. The performances on stage never cease, just like our hearts cannot stop beating. The festival and party go on no matter who is gone. The blood, sweat, and tears we have shed for this world will inevitably be overshadowed by people's obsession with revelry. I hope the seeds we planted together can withstand the erosion of the tide, Kai. My wish is that everyone will wake up with smiles on their face after the banquet ends. Sorry for being such a wet blanket here. Please don't get the wrong message. I'm truly happy to have this conversation with you before my departure. Departure? I want to go on a trip. I've cancelled all my concerts and business engagements and endorsement jobs to have a journey for myself. Since some point in time, I've grown tired of the overly bright spotlight over my head. This time, if possible, I want to choose my audience. I'd like to sing for the flowers and the grass on the roadside. Speaking of which, can you recommend any travel destinations? As a nameless, you must have visited many amazing places. Go to Yarilo. Yarilo 6. I've never heard of the planet. Since it's your recommendation, I'll surely find time to make a trip there. You can visit the Xianzhou Alliance. Xianzhou. I've met many fans from the Xianzhou merchant guilds, but I've never had the chance to visit there myself and experience the local customs and culture. Thanks for reminding me, Kai. Herta Space Station's worth a visit. Herta. Do you mean Madame Herta, the famous genius? I've never visited a Genius Society member. That's an interesting option. Thanks for your recommendation. These are the only places I've been to. Your input is very helpful. Thanks again, Kai. The stars are so vast and boundless. The moment I make up my mind to embark on this journey... The moment I made up my mind to embark on this journey, I felt a strong inspiration awakening inside of me. I like to try composing my own songs, Kai. I want to write them all about the significant experiences I've had in my life. Then I'll sing the songs to the children of in the Dream Factory on the day I return. Miss Robin, it's almost time. Got it. Thanks for reminding me, Freddy. Kai, how about we take a picture together as a memento of this journey? Leave it to me. I'm a pro. I think you're spared the trouble. Look how many people have their cameras on us. I'm surprised at how you make sure your facial expressions look so great all the time. It's almost time for me to go, Kai. It feels hurried to say goodbye now, but I'm sure we'll meet again, right? Robin waves at you, revealing a smile that seems straight out of a poster. No, it's a perfect smile that looks even more vibrant and something. Kai, help, help! What's wrong? What happened? It's bad. The situation's bad. Or I blame my greed. I should have been more careful. Anyway, Kai, come save me. I don't have any other friends here besides you, my bestie. Where are you? I'm at where is this place again? Oh, I heard them saying that this is the hotel in the dreamscape. Hurry, otherwise I might really be a goner. Hurry! I wonder how things are going on her side. It sounds pretty urgent, but what should I do with the work in the lobby? Never mind. Saving lives comes first. I should find her in the dreamscape right away. Okay, I actually have to... Let's go. Time to rescue her from the hotel. Hey, thank you for the raid. Kai, oh shoot. It looks like they're going to force me to go some sort of strange ritual. Help! What's going on? Who are they? Yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. We are playing Honkai Star Rail. We're doing the Penacony checking out quest, and then we're gonna play the new event quest, I think, or the new returning quest. Now repeat after me. I am grateful for my fate. What are you waiting for? Repeat after the master. Say it, say it. I'm grateful for my fate. I'm grateful for my genes. I'm grateful for, my genes? I'm the essence of the universe. I'm the essence of the universe. I can't hold it anymore. How come it sounds so funny? Mind your manners. Aren't you pious enough? I'm willing to cease my growth. I'm willing to cease my growth. That's way too vicious. I'm less than 200 years old. I can still grow taller. Enough nonsense. Just repeat after the master. That master, isn't he the nephew of old Odie that came to check in earlier? Thank you. I hope you all had a good stream. Seems like she's being forced to recite some odd chants. What's this bunch of Pepeshi guys up to? Whatever, let me approach them and ask them directly. Stop! Evil giants have no access here. Wait a minute, are you that lobby manager? Thank you so much for the follow. What should I do? I think you're a good person. Don't be fooled by him. All giants harbor malice intent. They're cunning devils. Slash their ankles, crush their knees. Make those arrogant giants look up on us on their knees. Make them remember the doctrine of the 4-foot hall. Silent, speechless, evil giant, you will be purified by the master. Indeed, the master told us to never be swayed by the giant's blarney. This is the gathering site of the 4-foot hall. I'm sorry, I can't let you in. I'm here to rescue someone. Liar, hypocrite, a true 4-foot follower doesn't need the help of a giant. For the sake of your safety, please drop the idea of breaking in. This looks bad. Looks like she's been kidnapped by this evil Pepeshi organization. I might put her in danger if I break in by force. Is there no other way about this? It's the TB that activates Hono's adventure. I have an idea. Is this also the evil cult that they were talking about? That Buddha was talking about? I think it'd be really funny. I bet no one can stop me now. Wait for me. Ya boy is coming to the rescue. Hi? Did they trick you into joining them too? I'm Kai. Can you speak? Uh-oh, you're so eager to save your kindred spirit that you have overlooked an important characteristic of Brother Hanu. You have to fight another way to let her know that you are Kai, her brother in arms. What should you do? You make an all-out effort to mimic the way you swung your bat in your prime and recite loudly. Rules are meant to be broken. Huh? Oh, I get it. You can't wait to teach these rascals a lesson, right? Me too. But we're outnumbered. Don't worry, my brother-in-arms will help us get out soon. Obviously, you two have your wires crossed. Let's try another way. You sit cross-legged on the floor and imitated her focused face while playing Celestial Jade. Listen, I know I'm going to fucking... I'm gonna slur it like so bad. It's just easier for me. And you draw a tile arranging your tiles and win the game. This is You're a Celestial Jade player too? It's a shame that the only two of us are here. Let's get 2 more players and play with us next time. Obviously, you two have your wires crossed. Let's try another way. Do a handstand. Picturing how Gwennafen does her street performances, you easily pull off a handstand, a pirouette, and a somersault with Brother Hanu's short body. 10 out of 10. Wow. Amazing. Spectacular. I'm blown away by your talent, buddy. She claps excitedly. Obviously, you have your 2 Aquarius boss. You give up. You gave up. No matter what you did, you failed to make her realize that you were her companion, Kai. You need to find out another way to get her out. Suddenly, a thought suddenly flashes through your mind. Still remembering that the strange duo who requested your service to extend their stay before? Boot Hill, the cyborg cowboy, and Argentine the Knight of Beauty? Those two might be conducting an investigation in the dreamscape right now. They could probably help out. The situation is pressing, but you can't take out your phone to contact them when you're in Brother Hanu's body. It's partly because Brother Hanu's hands are too small. And partly because the dev team didn't make the animation for that part. Let's return to the TV. Anyone there? Hey. You there? What's the matter, my friend? Where is Boot Hill? I need something from the both of you urgently. Boot Hill is here too. But you might have to wait a little. Someone just stole his hat. It's really urgent. Calm down, my friend. I can see him returning with his hat. Fudge me, this street's of such a mess. You're telling me some people don't know the concept of order. Enough with the chit-chat. I might have found the organization that you mentioned. What? Where? Tell me. Long story. Hurry over to the hotel in the dreamscape. My friend's being threatened by them. It doesn't look good. Hotel in the dreamscape? I got it. We're on our way. A friend of yours is a friend of ours too. I will come along to help settle the problem, my friend. It's the fact that, like, I'm right here. As you look down at the crowd of Pepeshi cultists below, you find yourself lost in thought. As a savior of Penacony and the renowned galactic blaze brawler, sure you can handle this small issue on your own, right? Wouldn't it be awesome to team up as a trio before diving into battle? You have grasped the key to victory. That's right, the key to winning in this era is to combine yourselves into a cosmic battleship before crushing your enemies. Now, all that's left is to wait. After waiting anxiously for a while, Boot Hill and Argenti arrive. My friend, we got your call for help and rushed over here at the speed of a night. Speed of a night? The Galaxy Rangers are the fastest. Hold on, why am I even competing with you over this? Kai, you said you found that organization. Where is it? Check it out yourself. The fork? I've never seen so many Pepeshi in the same place before. Ah, what a perplexing sight. I'm afraid not even the altruistic Adrilla could cast her gaze upon this place. Wait, so what Kai means is these Pepeshi are the thugs we're looking for? They abducted my friend! Let me take another look at them. Cults often act in groups and attack pedestrians indiscriminately. The crimes they mainly commit include hitting people's knees with blunt objects, forcing them to kneel, and stealing their shoes and hats. By the way, Boot Hill's hat was stolen by Pepeshi just now, too. I can't believe it, these little rascals. They seem decent, but are wicked deep down. Follow me, I'm gonna do the world a favor by teaching these dangerous criminals a lesson. Yeah, that is so, like... Hey, you little fudgehead over there, look here. Shoot, who's this monster that popped up out of nowhere? Oh, so scary. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable there exist such hideous giants in the world. And there are 2 of them. Master, please pardon them. Hideous giants. What a repulsive title. I can't allow you to insult my friend in Boot Hill here. Why am I not surprised to hear this from you? I declare your days of bullying innocent people are now over. Release the hostage and then get out of Penacony. Your safety will be guaranteed if you do as I say. Whoa, what an aggressive evil giant. Don't forget that we, the 4-foot Hall, are invincible with the Master's blessing. Everyone, crush the knees of these villains! Holy forkaroni. Did I really want to get physical? Be careful, my friend. Please stand behind Boot Hill and me. The zealous followers of the 4-foot Hall jump up with all their might and strike at Boot Hill and Argenti's knees, but with little success. Imagine using a normal type attack on a steel type opponent in a battle. Ouch, so painful, my hands hurt. Oh, what's going on? How come these giants are immune to our faith-infused attacks? I'm a muddle-fudging cyborg ranger, kid. Looks like the belief in the Knights of Beauty reigns supreme over yours. Everyone, please stay calm. The 4-foot Aeon has spoken. They urged us not to panic, but to face our enemies with understanding and respects. You filthy giants, why must you disrupt the peace in the 4-foot Hall? What kind of vile belief compels you to spread misery to the people of the world? Given your eloquence, you must be the one in charge, right? I don't want to waste my breath arguing with you little forkers. Hand over the hostage in 1 minute or you'll suffer for it. You incorrigible sinful giant. I wanted to pray to the 4-foot Aeon to ask for their forgiveness for you, but you are beyond redemption. If so, I have no choice but to adopt a more aggressive measure to manifest the kindness of the 4-foot Hall. Close the door and release the Dream Jolt troop. Well, I didn't see this coming. Boot Hill, I am truly honored to stand by your side in this fight against evil. In the end, we still have to resort to violence.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
There's no time to lose.
God, okay, hang on, I gotta remember the controls. Okay. It's been so long since I have, actually not done this automatically, so I had to remember the buttons.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
We're just having fun. Follow my chalk. Here, there's thunder.
All in.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
How can this happen? The Almighty Master seems so powerless against those giants who are supposed to be weak despite their size. This doesn't make sense. The Master is the emanator of the 4-foot Aeon and a capable leader of all diminutive races in the world. And that is the right word. Aeon? Leader? I guess you guys have been taken for a ride by this dude. By the way, my offer now still stands. I'll give you another 40 seconds to release the hostage and get out of my sight. Otherwise, I'll let you taste my bullets. This is just a small hurdle on our path of cultivation. Don't let these despicable thugs impede your enlightenment. I just need to raise the membership fee. That's right, as long as the 4-foot Hall has sufficient funds, we'll surely be able to finish off these giants. Hear that? He's just after your money. You shut up! Is that true, Master? Is the 4-foot Hall just a scheme to scam our money? Still not moving? There isn't much time left for you. It's not worth it to risk my life here. Let me run while I still can. What 4-foot follower? He's just a fake emanator. I want my refund for my membership. Bunch of weak-willed fake followers. Run all you want. You will never get a dime from me. Never. I knew that girl with the celestial jade addiction was a bad omen. Even though you win this time, don't think you will have it easy next time we cross paths. Keep that in mind. Roy flees at lightning speed and disappears. You swear to your nameless predecessors that he's definitely the fastest Pepeshi that you have ever seen. My friend, I knew you would come to my rescue. I saw the whole thing when you guys were watching teaching that evil cult leader a lesson. The two helpers of yours really are something. I can just tell they're pros by looking at their attire. Boot Hill and Argenti, this is her. Jingshui, this is Boot Hill and Argenti. Hi everyone. It is my pleasure to meet you, Miss Jingshui. Huh? You from the Xian show, miss? Hello there. I owe you guys a big one. Looking back, I was really foolish. That invitation message was so shady. Why didn't I see it? I was totally blinded by greed. Speaking of which, could Boot Hill's going easy on that master become an unseen misfortune? With Indrilla's blessing, it is against my wish to let an evil leader go unpunished. He even might make a comeback when the opportunity arises. Relax, Argenti. I got his name and face locked in my memory. Anyone who is on the radar of a Galaxy Ranger can never sleep well at night as long as they're in this part of the starry skies. This trip to Penacony has been quite the ride. If I had known I would have gone through. If I had known I would have gone through this ordeal, I would have just stayed back home and slacked off. How about we take a photo together, Kai? The universe might never see another group as peculiar as us. That is a brilliant idea, Miss Jingshui. As my journey on Penacony is coming to an end, I have had a hard time finding a souvenir worthy of the beauty. Photo? No problem. Just don't show it around in public. My photo's still on the IPC's want posters. I am. It's taking brain power though to say it properly, or as properly as I can say it. Alright, I can do that. This one just looks nicer. I'll save the original too, though. Wow, you're good at this. Indeed, all your creations are blessed by the beauty. You have my admiration, my friend. You're such a natural when it comes to flattery, Argenti. I'm done with my affairs on Penacony, and I'm ready to move on to the next destination. Till we meet again, folks. Boot Hill, Miss Jingshui, and Kai, may your future be illuminated by Adrilla's glow. The one and only has been idle for too long. It is time for me to continue my quest to pursue the beauty. Oh? Can't believe it's already time for us to part ways. Are you feeling sad? Not really. It just feels a bit odd, like something's missing. Look, when a story reaches the end, there's usually a part, what's it called? A meaningful conclusion that wraps everything up? But things have gone so smoothly this time. Think about it. That Roy just slunk away after being defeated by you. He neither cried for mercy nor prattled on about his grievances. With all due respect, Miss Jingshui, even if that so-called master had intended to confide his troubles, Boot Hill and I would have cut him off right there and then. We're finally on the same page this time, Argent. He made this organization to scam money out of people and harm everyone, so nothing about his background or excuses can justify his actions. As a knight and a ranger, we see it as an evil that must be eliminated at all costs. Argenti's fucking gorgeous, dude. Dennis, not lobby manager Dennis, but party goer Dancy. Keep the difference in mind, my friend. So, Mr. Kai, how's everything at work going? I'm done with it. Being a lobby manager is harder than I thought. Can you take over my shift? I'm clocking out. Hey, Dennis? Dancy? Just you wait, I'm coming for you. Find him at golden hour. I'm so happy that I got him. He's like he's fucking just beautiful.
It's still early. Where to now?
I did. It's pretty similar. At least the way they do his voice is decently similar.
Is that all?
Yes, more Markiplier. Yeah, no, I got that same vibe from it. Stop disturbing me. Can't you see I'm in the middle of the game? Just get out of... Oh, it's you, Mr. Kai. I'm so sorry. I was so absorbed in the game that I didn't realize it was you. I mean, you're not here to get me back to work, right? Look, I've got a winning streak going on right here, and I'm sure a thoughtful and caring gentleman like you wouldn't want to interrupt it. Sure, let's just leave the reception desk unattended. Hey, I was just messing around. Don't take it so seriously. We can't leave the hot lobby unattended. I bet the complaint line at the reception desk is blowing up. Well, I'll pack up and return to reality. Hey, hold on. What are we supposed to do if you leave? Exactly. You know the saying, bounce from the game, bad luck to your fate. Who are you trying to fool? You only learned this game a couple system hours ago. And you just looked up that line, didn't you? Don't try to bluff that with me. Is Celestial Jade popular in Penacony? It's not like it's all the rage, but it's definitely something novel. Thanks to that young lady who came all the way from the CN show. She introduced us to this fun game. I don't care. I'm not done having fun yet. If you're leaving, ask him to stay and play with us. What do you think, Mr. Kai? It's terrible to have one player short for this 4-player game, since you're so understanding. Just bring it on, I ain't scared. Great, that's the attitude. Awesome, just come over here and take a seat. That dandy guy can leave now. We'll make sure you have a great time, novice. Well, I guess I should get back to work then. Have fun and enjoy yourselves. Dancy leaves with a hint of sadness in his voice. But you don't feel sorry for him even for a second, because in the next moment, you're fully immersed in the intense and thrilling game of... Jade, 3 system hours have passed, whatever. Of Celestial Jade. 3 system hours fly by without you even realizing it. Huh? I've won! How is that even possible? How does he keep winning? Has my beginner's luck truly abandoned me? I can't accept this. Maybe we should call it a day. I don't think we'll turn the tables even if we keep playing. Good point. I'm out. Darn it. I'll win next time. Celestial Jade. Never knew it was such a fun game. I'll have to teach the others when I get back to the Express. Let's count the people there. Me, March, Danhong, Pom Pom, Himiko, Mr. Yang. Let's count Black Swan in too. That's only 7 of us. 1 person short for 2 games. When will we ever find a new crew member? I did it! Yippee! Yeah, no, that line is... More family! I wish. You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly.
Phew.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the CN show Luofu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going?
Hi, Genuine!
Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Pow! Ha! How? 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 Is there actually like a difference? Cause I was like 100% waving. It's really funny.
Well, things aren't getting lively. We've barely recovered.
I'm so
from the
glad that
family's
my hand
Triangle
motions
Festival,
aren't
and we're already
in
being
vain.
invited to another special event.
Trailblazing is all about having fun.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go. Blast? Expedition? Yeah! Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast!
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
It took me the entire time between the line popping up and her actually finishing saying it for me to like figure out what she meant.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
I'll take it this way, March. If we meet someone named Friday, then we have a reason to be concerned. Or worse, Monday.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Luofu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
Sounds great.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
The conversation between two adults brims with complex jargon. From assumptive astrobiology chemistry to transdimensional evolutionary theory, filling the carriage with the air of dense perplexity. Have a safe trip, you two.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as
Yippee!
souvenirs for you.
Fossils. I Bye bye.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danhung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know?
Here's a little something for all you. A poem by March 7th.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
Oh, come on, don't jinx us.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Okay, I saw the Skyfaring Commission's notice that the Express is docked on the Xianzhou. Are you guys on the Luofu already? Just got out to Starskip Haven. The General sent me to welcome you all at Starskip Haven. See you in a bit. Alright, Yanqing.
Is the Starskip Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jingyuan sent him to welcome us, but where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right?
Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Loufu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Exactly! We're Xianzhou experts. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
So it's even larger than a regular Starsky?
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
That's a bad idea. That's probably not a good idea. Don't know where that is. I think that's for the Woho's little quest, and I haven't done that one yet. RM Valley!
Good idea. The everyday vibe of the Aurum Alley is a rare find on the planet of festivities.
Scale George is great and all, but like that's also like sacred land.
Everyday vibe. Yeah, our clients have had their fair share of adrenaline-pumping dreamscapes. Maybe something
It
down
is so
to earth
pretty.
would touch their hearts.
It also makes my graphics card in my computer go.
Thanks for the suggestion. We'll head to the Aurum Alley to gather materials. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a couple of days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
It's because like there's so much like environment going on, as well as environmental particles and the background of all the water and the animation of the dragon in the water. My PC just anytime I'm there. Like like if I'm there for a long period of time, aka farming farming like not artifacts, but like the material that you get there, the talent material that you get there. My computer has definitely gone
Let's go catch up with him.
after sitting there for a bit.
There you are! Everyone, this way!
How?
Hey, everyone! It's been a while.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
He could beat the shit out of me in a fight. Let's not do that. Long time no see, Yanqing.
Long time no see.
Bro is good at swinging swords. I don't want to test his patience. He may be like 12, but like...
It's been a while.
Oh, you've come along too, Mr. Danheng. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the Luofu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jingyuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis.
That's funny, but... Which it's also fair, considering what happened to the last one.
It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships,
Oh,
the
so
Zhuming and the
Sampo.
Yaoqing,
That's
have both
so
sent messengers to
true.
offer the
And
blessing.
Misha as well. You know, that's so fair. That's so fair. And Acheron. Yeah, I mean that also.
Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knight's armaments. The Xianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. Ah, if only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on cloud 9.
By the way, Yenching, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
It's like when you fear something. Something will happen, happens.
We'll go with you.
Cutscene?
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After the enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemies that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust is in the mana stacks, you need to run the rulers first. At the same time, okay.
Borison? Why are there Borison here? This ends now.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
It'll take more than that. All in. Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right?
There's no time to hear this thunder.
Let's go. All in. I hit the mark.
Not good. Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Wait! My sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Alrighty then.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Oh, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Oh, but we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution. Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. we let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
I felt the same way, Mari. And then I was infinitely sad when I found out that I did not, in fact, belong to the Foxian man.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Juming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Ju Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department.
For real right now.
And
I was
ask for
like,
their
can you
cooperation
talk
in
more,
handling
please?
the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Oh, goodbye, Captain, that we're never gonna hear the voice of ever again.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. And their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
You go file the report, and I go fetch the popcorn. It's gonna be quite the show.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yeah, especially at that age.
sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Yeah, no, now suddenly I don't trust him. Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't trust him now. I did think it was weird this random guy just has, like, a new Foxy model. Now I know he's important, and I'm sad that he doesn't have the hot voice.
Success and failure are predetermined. You can't.
Yeah, he looked at me weird, and therefore...
It's been a long journey, Elder Hwayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Hi, Genuine!
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
I dreamed about you. I'm Penacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Hwayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Hwayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you.
His little thing on his shirt looks like a vision.
So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyue?
It just feels like off compared to like the rest of his outfit, and so oh, it's the girl. She's there. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not like just seeing things and like the vision being there. But like that just straight up looks like a vision.
Indeed. There's Dan Heng, March 7th, and him. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance.
I was the same thing, Nick. Like, and him. Like, and I get it that, like, I think it's just funny how everyone else gets name dropped and him. Because, yeah, I'm the trailblazer, but, like, so is March and so is Dan Heng. So.
You're more than welcome, General Hwayan.
And this young friend is?
Fair.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to
he's
take on
adorable.
all kinds of challenges.
Great, great. It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yoon Lee.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borison prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yoon Lee. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu Swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borison.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yoon Lee, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yoon Lee is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yoon Lee to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yoon Lee. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Hello, Yinli.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great. Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
Can outsiders participate as well?
Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders. If you can defeat the ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Aren't you coming with us?
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yanqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along.
Y'all like the same age. You did take his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different. Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him, you claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance
this
to
is
return
the girl
it to
he
him.
tried to.
But now, I've changed my mind.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
Scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles Yanqing will face. While you're distracted, the young girl has already wandered off on her own, her whereabouts unknown. Alright.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Is this kind of some test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
The Armor Valley event. I'm pretty sure I did that one. I'll check when I'm out of this conversation.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go. After watching Yanqing and the others leave.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're
He has
overthinking
eyes.
it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou.
I like how bro has a
Title of Arbiter General holds
bro has a
weight
unique
far
model
greater than its literal meaning.
and like all that kind of stuff, but like his level of detail is so much lower than literally everyone else. Like, it's like weird. But also, they have the same eye color. I don't know if that's important, but I think that is strange that two definitely out of the 3 generals of the different ships have that golden eye color. I think that is interesting.
So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Yeah, honestly, the stealing versus robbing could also be like a localization thing. Of in the original language that it was in, they might have again had two like similar words with different connotations. Just the English one, the closest would be robber, compared to thief, having less of a negative connotation. Just we probably don't have a word that has a positive connotation with that thing. Yeah. Yeah, it probably would have made more sense in the original language. It was just kind of like, well, we don't have a word for that, so we're just gonna do our best. But I don't know the original translation, so. But that would be my guess. Anytime anything weird, like something slightly weird, is about like certain, either like turns of phrases or any metaphors that any of the characters use, if something's slightly off about it, then I'm like, well, probably translation issue.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
It's the hotboxing guy, 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 it's the hotboxing guy. Hi! Hi.
As soon as she
Oh, and it's the other Hobbit!
She mentioned having something to attend to, and simply
I
disappeared.
wasn't prepared! I did hear about that, and I'm glad that he's not anymore, because I can be very happy about simping over him. Look at him though! Damn it, compared to his like official art, bro did get a breast reduction surgery, like damn. He's flat. What happened to his titties, man? I Anyway, hot men! There's more!
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
That shadow was painted on. But see, I just saw your side profile. That shadow is painted on.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell
Mose
me,
is dressed like
what could be more important to her than coming here?
He's just like a rogue. Which I think is interesting.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here.
Fair. He's really pretty, though. I like the slight symmetricality to his design. Of like, he's very symmetrical, but there are just certain pieces that are not. You know, like he has a little crossover here, and then he has this piece here. He's got this here, and he's got a similarity with the back hair here and the front hair here. They're not exactly symmetrical, and they're also different, forward and backward. But I do think it's neat that he has like this whole piece of hair on this side going. And he also has the hood being slightly over on this side. And so although it's mostly symmetrical in his facial features, he's very symmetrical up here. And then here we have a very symmetrical design going here, as even going into the shoulders, and you have this piece, which is referenced here on the jacket itself, but actually is here with the feathers, which are very beautifully colored feathers. Like the color palette on this man, mwah, 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 love it. And then we have the hands, which are wearing very similarly colored. The thing is open here, as opposed to being closed with full glove and half glove, with the black here and then the black at the top here, silver here, and white here. That I think is really interesting. I can't really look too much lower, but we have the little red piece that's coming off of him. And interesting belt with a dagger. And again, pretty like symmetrical, but having small details that are asymmetrical. That is interesting. Listen. I like diving into characters, like character designs. And I'm about to do it to this man here too. I like diving into character designs. I did this to Sunday, and Robin, like, in the third quest. What we have with him, I can't really see a lot of details. We had this little clip here, which is interesting, that seems to connect around to here, which is interesting. I wonder what this is. And this is a nice little pattern here. I also do like the colors on him. They feel very, like they're not like complementary like palettes, like reversed, but they feel very different palettes despite having similar colors. Because we have a lot of red and blue and whites here, and we have a lot of indigos here. Okay, here, let me look. Let me take a look. Oh no, you're so right with the asymmetrical hood as well. The hand claws on the left hand. No, you're so right. You are spitting facts. Yeah, no, you're so right. You're not crazy. No, yeah, they look very similar. And like even similar color palettes, like he's a lot more indigo and she has a lot more pink. But like red things. Yeah, no, you are very, yeah. No, yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think they're very similar. Like even with the smaller details of like darker color on the shoulders and side with the lighter color around like the torso. For her, it's just specifically her breasts, but like him with it being his whole shirt. I think that is interesting that they're very similar. All right, I'm gonna continue on.
Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
In the meantime, in palace outside the palace of Aestrom.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
I'll go get it back for you.
No need to bother. The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Yan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Yes, he was very reserved, March.
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew.
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jing Yuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jing Yuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
March, when have we ever had a carefree trip that ever, like, ended well?
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You're a real master of
Miss March is
conversation.
right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Brag all you want, but don't drag me into this.
Hey, who's bragging? Anyway, this time it'll just be a few ordinary IPC workers. Surely you don't think they'll be even trickier than Aventurine, do you?
The thing about Venturing was, he was ultimately on our side. So.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Alright. Well, I think I'm going to, end the stream here, due to... Oh yeah, I get these. I forgot to claim these past few days. My bad. RM Valley. Okay, no, I haven't done the RM Valley one. I was thinking of a different one. But, yeah, it's bedtime for me. So... So yeah, it'd be bedtime for me. When does this event technically end? Okay, yeah, no, I have the whole thing for it. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Alrighty, but yeah, it is midnight, so it's my normal time to go home maybe. We'll be back with this probably next Friday. Or next Saturday. It really depends on my schedule. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!